Hello, today I'm going to demonstrate creating a crossword using magic fill in PuzzleMe. So I press on create game and then choose crossword, which is the type of game, and press create. When you press create, you go to the creator screen where you get to choose some specifications, including the game title, the language, the slug, which is an identifier for the puzzle. You would also like to say that you want to use magic fill, and you have to specify the dimensions of the puzzle that you want to create. Let's go with a 15 by 15 because once you do a 15 by 15, you would be able to do the smaller sizes using pretty much the same methodology. We need a title for the game. Just say Days of Our Lives and use the same as a slug. So we create game and we go to the next screen, which is the magic fill screen. The crossword is laid out in front of you. If you wish to, you can enter black boxes in places where you think it needs to be there, or you can also type letters and words that you really want to see in the grid in a particular position. If you are clear about where you want to see the words go, you can already type it here. Or if you want the software to determine which is the best positioning for it, you can let that handle it through the other option, which is on the side. So the dictionaries, you can select one of the built-in dictionaries that are here, any number of them, all of them if you wish to. Or if you have personal dictionaries that you have uploaded into the software, you're free to use that. Adding a personal dictionary is pretty easy. All you need to do is you need to create a text file which has one word per line. And if you wish, you can also add a score to each word separated by semicolon. So once you've done that, you'll be able to upload it by using this option here. And then if it's a .txt or a .dict file, it will just get uploaded. It will stay in your browser memory. And here I have two word lists that are personal dictionaries that I will choose for the word fill. You can also have block lists, which are basically words that you do not want to see in your puzzle. And if there are some offensive words or vulgar words that you do not want it to use it, you can create your own block list and upload it in the same fashion and ask it to avoid those lists from your puzzle. I also use it sometimes to avoid words they've already used in other grids, and so that's an option, that's a useful option to have. Next thing you can do is you can choose code cutoffs. So if you have a scored word list and you have higher quality words that are scored 50 or above, you can say that a word has to have a minimum word score of 50 to qualify for your grid. Usually this gives you better quality words than otherwise. The next is grid setup. It's already chosen American style grid, but if you wish to have a British style grid, then that's the place where you will be choosing that. Next, you have must have words. So right now we're just going to go with this, and then we will add some must have words, and then we will see how it deals with that. Let's say a throwback and curse days, for example. And let's see if it can create something with that. So this current grid already has Manic Mondays and Black Fridays. Let's see if we can add another theme word into the grid. However, because throwback curse days is more than 15 letters, I needed to put that as 2 entries instead of 1. So I'm waiting for magic fill to come back. It's searching for grids. And it has come back with throwback Thursdays as well. So we can choose any one. If let's say that you see something that you don't like in your grid, you can then ask for that word to be excluded from the grid, and you can ask for other words to be included. For example, I don't like tan H. So I'll just say I don't want to see tan H in this grid, and then I'll ask it to come up with something else. So I get dawn, beta zero. So the other words that you don't like, you can simply ask it to exclude that word, and then magic fill will do its magic, and you get to see other fills. Similarly, if there is a word that you like and you want to see in your grid, then you can ask it to include that word. Say scholars or something you like. And so on and so forth. So obviously, although the process is largely automated, A grid fill definitely depends a lot on setter sensibilities, the kind of words they like to see in their grid, the kind of words they have to use for. Already some ideas would be there in the back of your mind when you are creating a grid, and therefore you might want to see other words in here. So there is a lot of back and forth thing that happens when you actually create a grid. But Magic Fill makes this whole process so simple and easy to use. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you try creating grids using Magic Fill in PuzzleMe. Thank you.